I never know how to start these. You're a lot better than me.
Good morning
and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got Holly Fit to Lift with me on my channel. And we're just going to do a little, like, would you rather get to know
bit of a chat one.
Yeah, just like a chill one. And we did one on Holly's channel as well, so just check that out. And this is like a part 2 of 2. This is one where we have to answer it ourselves, of not what the other people would think. What was our first impressions of each other? Like, one word, what was our first impressions of each other? So yeah, I think mine of you was that you are literally the nicest person ever. Like, if I had to describe you, I'd be like, you actually wouldn't hurt a fly. Do you know what I mean? You know, there are people that be like, they would never hurt anyone. They wouldn't intentionally be mean. Yeah.
There was actually a fly in the sports hall, like, last year, and it was injured, so I, like, carried it outside.
Holly. See, but that's what I mean. You're just a nice person. You actually wouldn't hurt. Like, you're just so kind. And I think I need more of that in me.
I thought you were too cool to be my friend.
Really? I'm not cool whatsoever.
I was very shy and I was like, oh, she's very confident.
I think I have a very confident aura when I meet people, but I'm not very confident.
I was like, oh no, I'm not cool enough.
That's, yeah,
you're embarrassed myself.
I think you've got a lot more confident.
I'm much more confident
over the last year.
Yeah.
Whereas I think for that day I was so but I was just like putting on like a really confident,
because it was your meetup as well, so I feel like you have to be like really full of energy and stuff.
Yeah, apart from I had no fucking clue what I was doing for that whole day. Yeah. We went to that cool gym though, do you remember that one underground? It was like cool.
Oh yeah, we all trained for like a whole 10 minutes before we gave up.
Oh my god, yeah, because you were in there like, I want a good leg day. Baby, not, and then that's not
we realised very quickly that none of us were going to have a good session that day.
I remember thinking, babe, you're not going to get a good session in when you've got 20 of us here, but I'll let you try. She didn't get a good session in. I tried. If you weren't with Harvey, would you ever like date someone from Instagram, like start talking to someone from Instagram, or do you feel like you have to know them in person?
Ooh. I don't. No, I don't think I would. Like, if I thought I was gonna like them, I would go and meet them, like for like a drink or something. But like, I feel like you know when you like meet someone for the first time, and like you either know if you have chemistry or not. And some people, when you're with them, you get like really excited that you're with them, and like it's like you can't get that on the internet.
Yeah, see, like I'm very good at talking, at like. I'm very confident over message, but I'm less confident in person if I was seeing a guy, So I feel like I could easily like, chat to someone on there, but meeting someone from Instagram in real life when I don't actually know them, I find really hard. What do you talk about? Yeah. See, I'd rather meet them in person because like, I feel like if I can't have if I can't like bounce off someone, then there's no point. Oh, 100%. And online, 100%. Like you can like make a conversation, that's fine, but I want to be there with someone and you need to like be able to bounce off them, you need to like feel that like little connection thing. Yeah, and I feel like some people can talk on Instagram. Yeah, like some people are very good at putting on a persona, but in person they're completely different. Putting messages out there, but then you might get there and like you're just not attracted to them. Yeah, you know, some people very good looking, but you're friends with a lot of guys. Like one of my closest friends is a guy. Nothing there. They're just like, they're just a really good friend. Yeah, but you can't have that. Talk to them all day, like sexual tension. Yeah, the thought of having sex with them makes you want to piss yourself laughing. Story. Shit, have you? Someone tried to walk me back to my house. I feel bad if they see this, but well. Someone tried to walk me back to my house once, and I remember it so clearly. Standing outside my house, and they kind of went, oh, okay, well, I'll see you soon then. And they kind of like leant in. I just did, and I thought I was gonna like, I didn't know what, I was like, no, I can't. So I like started walking back towards my house, like pushed them away and went, and I did, you know when I do that click with the, oh no. And I was like, see you soon. You really went there, didn't you? And I was like, and I just walked back towards them to my front door and went, yeah, see you soon. I was going like this. And I just walked like, what the fuck did I just do? I shit. Yeah, that's not ideal. That wasn't okay. No. The other person have 3 things in like a friend or like a guy or anything. What are their 3, I don't know, like personality traits that they most like in a friend or something? That they most like? Yeah, in like a, they've seen a friend. I think you would want someone who's like just a kind person, has a good heart. Yeah, I don't get along very well with mean or arrogant people. Yeah, I can see that. See, I can't imagine you getting arsey, but
why do you think you're so good?
But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you had like people with a kind heart and like just an all-round nice person and like not fake. Is that like 2? I don't know. That's kind of like one.
Authentic.
Yeah. That's actually one thing. If someone's just
I cannot
rude,
stand bad manners.
I just have it. I just think it's not even bad manners. Sometimes it's just being rude.
Yeah. For no good
like
reason.
You
know, the kind of people that say thank you for no good reason. Like, you've done something for someone, they'll say thank you and you go thank you. But you don't know why, but it's just polite.
You know when we were in Sainsbury's yesterday and someone didn't even walk into me and you went, why did you just apologise?
I don't know. You literally went within the vicinity and your suitcase was marginally in the way. You're like, I'm so sorry. I was like, this is why we're friends. Like,
because I didn't even touch them, but I just feel like I've gone near them and I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry.
I feel like I'm making a nuisance of myself for other people. I don't want to make somebody else's life harder.
And I just, the amount of times I apologise, like someone else has done wrong, like they'll push me out the way and I go, oh, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, why am I apologising? Yeah, I see that. I just find it there are some people who I struggle to talk to because they don't.
You need somebody that can take your banter.
Yeah, like 100%.
I feel like you're calmer with me than with most people. You're very chilled with me.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like you bring out a chill. I feel like you bring out a chilled vibe in me.
You're very chilled, but like with like all the guys you're friends with and stuff, they take a crap ton of banter from you.
Yeah, I think it's like I take it from there and they're horrible to me, but then I can take it straight. Yeah, because I feel like you just bring out like some sort of like. Because I have like the chill when I'm by myself and I'm just really chilled and just like relaxed. Yeah. You bring out that kind of like.
You need like the kind of friend that you could not speak to for 3 months and everything would be the same when you spoke to them.
Yes,
that's the best kind of friend.
I've got so many friends where
like, that's what you need.
Literally, yes, like, I love those friends.
People have crap on. People have bad days where they don't want to speak to you no matter how much they love you. You need to be able to tell your friend, fuck off, don't talk to me for a week, and they'd be like, okay, love you, hope you're okay.
My life. That is literally my life.
That's what you need.
Just have someone to go, how are you? Busy today, but hope you're okay. And then if I don't talk to them
they expect nothing else off you.
You know, there are people that you don't need to talk to for a month, but then when you talk to them, it's literally like nothing's changed. That is
There's
the best.
a group of like 6 people. You are one of them. Yeah. They are the best kind of friends. Like,
incredible.
I cannot talk to you for like 10 years, call you up and be like, I'm getting married on Saturday. Can you come? You'd be like, yeah, sounds, see you there.
I'm going to be upset if you did talk to me for 10 years.
Well, yeah, that's not going to happen, but you understand the analogy.
Yeah. Would you be able to date someone who actually hated the gym, hated the fact that you have an Instagram account, didn't understand the fact you had an Instagram account, didn't understand the fact you love going to the gym every day and just saw it as like an obsession?
No.
Yeah.
Just outright. The social media thing, Harvey didn't get social media for a long time. Like he wouldn't necessarily like it. He wouldn't like the fact that like obviously creepy guys like you get that messages off them.
That's true.
But one thing that he would never ever do is make me feel bad for doing it. He's really supportive now and I think he kind of understands why I do it now, because I think both of us do it from a perspective, like especially me, like I like doing it and knowing that like I can put out a healthy attitude towards it.
But I wouldn't mind someone like being with someone who didn't really understand it, but if they just didn't, I think
if they like made you feel bad or made you feel like vain or something for doing it. That's
someone once said to me, turn around, he's a bit of a fuckboy. And he turned around, we were having an argument, and he turned around and said that I was the vainest person he knew. And I was like, how? Because I'm not like, you're not vain. And he was like, because of your Instagram. And I was like, hold up a second, it's not me being vain. Like, I'm angry, that pissed me off. I was like, no, that's not me being vain. So me and Hole did a photo shoot with Werewolf yesterday. Yeah. And it's a bit like if someone thought I was being vain because I was doing a photo shoot.
Yeah, so when you say I'm doing a photo shoot, I'm like spent most of the time laughing at how ridiculous we look. They were like, kneel down, and both just looked at each other like, fuck.
I don't just not getting to the kneeling down thing because of that. I could go on a rant. But it's like people think we're being vain because of it. But it's like, no, I laugh at myself, the fact that I go like do these like shoots because I'm the last person to do a shoot and I find it hilarious. But the fact that I'm doing it, like I'm very grateful that I've been given the opportunity to.
Yeah, that's the thing. The one thing I will say is I cared more about how I looked before I had an Instagram.
100%.
And I'll be like,
100%. Yeah. Also, I think I cared about more what I look like, my face. Like, if you look at my personal account, all of them are me like.
Yeah, literally. My personal, it has to be like my best in my Instagram. It's like, I will happily go on my story with my hair tied up in a bun on my head and no makeup every single day.
Yeah.
Because you're not there. I'm not there to look good. I'm there to interact with people that like.
100%.
are interested in what you have to say, and that's a really cool feeling.
You know, when people have OnlyFans accounts and they lose friends because of it, they say, well, I can see who my real friends are now, and that's fair enough. I mean, I don't have an OnlyFans account, but I can see that they can see who their real friends are because of that. But it's a bit like with Instagram. If you've got an Instagram account and you lose friends because of it, then they're just not your real friends.
I do think that, I think with us, we're very much like, I'm far more confident than I used to be, but I think that's a good thing, because I used to be like painfully shy and self-conscious, but overall we're the same people that we were before. Like, you could take it away from us tomorrow, we wouldn't change.
Oh yeah.
And there's some people
I've not changed at all.
Yeah.
Just more
there's some people who are there's some people who are very, very fake, and who are genuinely obsessed with it, and who are so, they're the kind of people who you go to see. Like, I don't think we've ever had a conversation about exposure or likes. We're usually just laughing about something stupid. If one person enjoys what you're doing and finds it helpful, that's awesome.
How do you do like a preach, you know, like the preach hands? Oh, it's that. Why did I do this? It is that. Yeah, preach. Like, no, there's one, you know, the emoji. Like, no, that's praying, babe. This is the preach one where it's like, preach.
But preach
the hand.
Praying,
I'm actually going to show you which one I mean.
Okay, you show me.
Have you ever had a bad, like, sex story?
Okay, so it is, I will say it only because it's just funny. Basically, my boyfriend went down on me.
Okay.
You know, and there was, like, he just looked up and he was, like, covered in blood. And it's fucking blood everywhere.
Two stories
and like me and him were like screaming, like running around the room, like, what the fuck, like freaking out. I thought this was the end of my relationship. I thought we're never gonna recover, and he'd had the massivest nosebleed ever, but it took us like 10 minutes to realise. And honestly, I genuinely thought that was the end of my relationship. He was just looking at me like, I don't think I can ever look you in the eye again. And it was his fucking nose. Like, best outcome that could have been.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could have been a lot worse. Ideal. And the same guy, I feel like his family just walked in a lot. His brother, one morning, I did have some clothes on, I had a thong on, but I had a pillow. Like, I was like, I don't know, I had some sort of pillow, like cuddling a pillow, so it looked like I had no clothes on from when he walked into the room. He just strolled into the room. There's me, look full on naked, lying in bed, and he just stood there and went, "You alright, Emma?" I was like, you know, you think, what are you doing? A personal space. I was like,
oh my God.
I actually didn't know what to do. I then stayed upstairs, just too scared to come downstairs. Then he came up and was like, "Emma, look, we just don't need to be awkward about this." And I was like,
we do.
Literally just walked in. I'm basically naked. I just don't even know how we can talk right now. That was interesting. I feel like yours is better though. Mine's just the typical people walking in.
Better or worse?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Right guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just give it a like and a sub. Give me a sub.
Give her a sub.
And Holly a sub. And I'll link her video, if it's already out, or her channel or something below in the bio. And these are our Instagrams. We post a lot more on here, both of us, on our stories, because we like to show people what we're doing with our life, because our life is so fun. Yeah, constantly. I feel like you do that more than me. I feel like my chats are just more necessary. I'm joking. My chats are so unnecessary. My life is just unnecessary. But yeah, so just give us a follow on there if you just want to see our faces a lot more, because I don't know why you wouldn't. So yeah, and I will see you hopefully soon, because I'm filming more videos.
She's gonna do it this time.
Yeah,
she's gonna do it this time.
Every time I say it, but I don't. But yeah, we love you, and we'll see you soon.